Hi friends, welcome back to Wanderlust channel. Today, we continue our journey through Meghalaya, a land where clouds touch the earth, rivers flow like glass, and nature speaks in silence. In this episode, we explore powerful waterfalls, crystal clear rivers, and some of the most unforgettable landscapes of the region. This is the final part of our two-part series. Welcome to Meghalaya Adventure. Yesterday, we reached Cherrapunji and stayed at Fayu homestay. After a refreshing night, we had breakfast and set out to continue our exploration. Today marks the fourth day of our journey through Meghalaya. Our first stop today is Mawsmai Cave, one of the most popular and accessible limestone caves in Meghalaya, located near Cherrapunji. As we step inside, the daylight slowly fades, giving way to narrow passages, natural rock formations, and limestone walls shaped over thousands of years by water and time. Mawsmai Cave extends for approximately 150 meters and was formed through the chemical weathering and dissolution of limestone. Inside, the cave consists of a series of interconnected passages featuring classic karst formations, including stalactites hanging from the ceiling and stalagmites rising from the cave floor. These formations appear in various shapes and sizes, often sparking imaginative interpretations, a true display of nature's artistry. The interior of the cave is partially lit and well maintained, making it safe for visitors. However, some sections are narrow, uneven, and slippery. In certain areas, low ceilings and tight openings require visitors to bend or carefully navigate through the passages, adding a sense of adventure to the experience. Walking through Mawsmai Cave feels like stepping into another world, cool, dark, and echoing with the subtle sound of water flowing through stone. The name, Mawsmai, comes from the Khasi language, where Maw means stone and Smai means oath, reflecting the cultural roots connected to this natural wonder. Visitors are reminded to respect this fragile environment by avoiding contact with the formations, helping preserve this natural heritage for generations to come. We'll be doing a separate detailed video on this soon, so stay tuned. I'll add the links in the cards above and in the video description once it's live. Our next stop is Nohkalikai Falls, one of the tallest plunge waterfalls in India and a true icon of Meghalaya. Located near Cherrapunji, this majestic waterfall plunges from a height of over 1,100 feet, 340 meters, into a deep green pool below, creating a breathtaking sight. During the monsoon season, Nohkalikai transforms into a powerful, thunderous cascade, while in the drier months, the flow becomes thinner, revealing the dramatic layered cliffs behind it. Beyond its natural beauty, Nohkalikai holds deep cultural significance. The name itself comes from a tragic Khasi legend. Long ago, a woman named Kaliki lived near these cliffs. After losing her first husband, she remarried, but her second husband grew cruel and jealous of the love she showed her infant daughter. One day, while Kaliki was away working, her husband killed the child in a moment of rage. He cooked the flesh and unknowingly served it to Kaliki as a meal. When Kaliki later discovered the truth, she was shattered by grief and horror. Overcome with despair, she ran towards the edge of the cliff and leapt into the abyss. The place came to be known as Nohkaliki, meaning the leap of Kaliki, in the Khasi language. Today, Nohkalikai Falls stands not only as a spectacular natural wonder, but also as a silent witness to a haunting legend that continues to live on in local folklore. Our next stop is Wei-Sawdong Waterfall, one of the most stunning and lesser-known waterfalls near Cherrapunji. Tucked deep inside the lush green valleys of Meghalaya, Wei-Sawdong is famous for its three-tiered cascade, where crystal-clear water flows down rocky steps into vibrant turquoise pools below. Reaching the waterfall requires a steep descent with bamboo steps and narrow pathways, making the journey both challenging and rewarding. The trek itself feels like an adventure, surrounded by dense forests and the soothing sound of flowing water. We first reach the viewpoint, from where we get a breathtaking aerial view of all three tiers of the waterfall, along with the surrounding lush greenery. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to reach this point from the parking area. Since it's mostly downhill, the walk is relatively easy, though the return journey will definitely be more tiring. After spending some time enjoying the view from above, we continue towards the waterfall itself. The path becomes narrower and steeper, and we need to carefully make our way down using bamboo ladders. Due to the steep terrain and the number of visitors, this section takes another 10 minutes to complete. At the bottom, the view is nothing short of magical, cascading waterfalls, emerald-colored pools, and untouched natural beauty all around. Swimming is not recommended here due to strong currents and slippery rocks, but simply standing by the falls and taking in the scenery is an unforgettable experience. Wei-Sawdong perfectly captures the raw, untouched beauty of Meghalaya, where every step closer to nature feels like a new discovery. On the way to Wei-Sawdong Waterfall, we get a glimpse of Dainthlen Waterfalls from the nearby mountains. Unlike tall plunge waterfalls, Dainthlen flows across a broad rocky surface, splitting into multiple streams and natural channels as it moves downstream. This waterfall is deeply connected to Khasi folklore. According to legend, a monstrous serpent named Yuthale once lived in this area and terrorized nearby villages. The Khasi people eventually defeated the creature, and the site where it was slain came to be known as Dainthlen, meaning the place where Thale was killed. After completing our waterfall visits, we continued our journey and reached Nongriat village by 5 p.m. From there, we began our trek towards Serene Homestay, located close to the famous double-decker living root bridge. The trail was mostly descending, but as darkness slowly set in, the trek took us over an hour to complete. In the morning, after breakfast, we began our trek for the day. We have 3 main stops planned, and our first stop is the double-decker living root bridge, located very close to our homestay. The double-decker living root bridge is one of the most extraordinary natural wonders of Meghalaya, situated in Nongriat village near Cherrapunji. Unlike conventional bridges, this structure is alive, formed from the aerial roots of the Indian rubber tree, carefully trained and woven by the Khasi tribes over many generations. What makes this bridge truly unique is its 2 levels, with one living root bridge naturally stacked above the other, making it the only double-decker living root bridge in the world. Reaching the bridge itself is an adventure. The trek to Nongriat involves descending over 3,000 stone steps, passing through dense rainforests, flowing streams, and small village settlements along the way. Surrounded by lush greenery and crystal clear water, the bridge stands as a symbol of sustainable engineering, patience, and harmony between humans and nature. Even today, the bridge continues to grow stronger with time, reminding us that some of the world's greatest wonders are created not by machines, but by living systems and traditional human wisdom. Since we started a little late this morning due to yesterday's long journey, the place was quite crowded. So, we've decided to visit the bridge again early tomorrow morning before heading back to the van to experience it in complete peace. After spending some time exploring the double-decker living root bridge, we continued our journey deeper into the forest. Now, we've started our trek towards Rainbow Falls, one of the most beautiful and rewarding hikes in Nonriat. The trail takes us further down through dense rainforest, crossing streams, stone steps, and narrow forest paths. The trek is challenging but incredibly scenic, and the untouched surroundings make the journey just as memorable as the destination itself. We have now reached Rainbow Falls, one of the hidden treasures of Meghalaya. Standing here, surrounded by towering cliffs and dense rainforest, the sheer power of the waterfall is truly overwhelming. As the water crashes into the pool below, a fine mist rises into the air, and when sunlight breaks through, delicate rainbows begin to form, giving this place its magical name. Rainbow Falls, locally known as Nohkalikai Falls, the lower tier, and sometimes referred to as Nonriat Rainbow Falls, is one of the most enchanting and lesser-known waterfalls in Meghalaya. Unlike many waterfalls that impress only with their height, Rainbow Falls captivates with its powerful flow, deep emerald pool, and the fleeting rainbows that appear when sunlight meets the mist. These rainbows are most commonly visible during late morning or early afternoon on clear days. According to local Khasi beliefs, waterfalls and rivers are not just natural formations, they are living entities, protected by forest spirits. Rainbow Falls is believed to be a place where nature reveals both its beauty and its strength, reminding visitors to treat the land with respect. Locals often advise travelers to avoid loud noises or reckless behavior near the falls, as it is said to disturb the spirit of the forest. We are now heading back to our homestay, and along the way, we've reached the Blue Lagoon, a serene stretch of crystal clear water hidden deep within the forest. The water here reflects the surrounding greenery and sky like a perfect natural mirror. Small rocks and pebbles line the edges, and gentle ripples flow with the current, creating a peaceful, almost surreal atmosphere. Visitors can swim here, but a life jacket is required, available for 100 rupees. We tried swimming, and the water was incredibly cold, a refreshing shock amidst the tropical forest. After spending some time enjoying the lagoon and its beauty, we continued back to our homestay for the night. With no network coverage, we were disconnected from the outside world for 2 days, fully immersing ourselves in the company of our group, sharing stories, playing games, and making memories in the heart of Meghalaya. In the morning, by 6:30 am, we started our day and made our way back to the double-decker living root bridge. The early hours brought a sense of calm to the forest, with soft sunlight filtering through the trees and the soothing sound of streams guiding our steps. Visiting at this hour meant fewer crowds, allowing us to truly appreciate the bridge's unique beauty and the incredible engineering of this living wonder. By 7 am, we began our trek back to the starting point. Along the way, we passed the single-route bridge, a simpler yet equally fascinating cousin of the double-decker bridge. Meghalaya is home to over 100 living root bridges, many hidden deep within the forests. These remarkable structures were built by the Khasi and Dainthlen people, using the aerial roots of rubber trees to cross rivers and streams. Each bridge is a testament to the incredible harmony between nature and human ingenuity, blending functionality with artistry over decades, sometimes even centuries. After trekking through mostly gentle terrain, we finally reached the starting point of the last stretch, the 3000-step ascent. Before taking on this challenging climb, we made a quick detour to visit the longest single-decker route bridge. Stretching gracefully across a forest stream, this bridge is a testament to the remarkable skill, patience, and ingenuity of the Khasi people. Unlike the double-decker bridge, this single-level bridge spans around 30 meters, about 100 feet, offering a unique vantage point to admire the dense rainforest below. Its long, natural arch blends seamlessly with the landscape, showcasing how these living structures adapt to their environment. These bridges are grown from the roots of the Ficus elastica tree. Over a period of 15 to 30 years, the villagers carefully guide and train the roots so that they form strong, stable bridges, structures that can last for centuries, growing even stronger with time. Standing here, taking in the view, it's impossible not to marvel at the harmony between nature and human craftsmanship before we begin the arduous climb ahead. We are now on our way up the final stretch of the trek. Along the climb, we took a short break and had our breakfast, recharging for the journey ahead. From this vantage point, we can look back and see the village where we stayed for the last 2 days, nestled amid the lush greenery and misty hills, a view that makes all the effort worthwhile. By 11 a.m., we finally reached the top. By noon, we reached Pine Dhaba and stopped for lunch. This cozy spot is a delightful mix of Assamese and Bengali cuisine, offering hearty flavors that reflect the region's culinary diversity. The thali here is the main attraction, a generous platter filled with a variety of dishes, giving a perfect taste of local flavors. After lunch, we continued our journey and reached the Mawphlang Sacred Forest, one of Meghalaya's most mystical and revered natural sites. Spanning over 120 hectares, this forest is considered sacred by the Khasi community, and entry is traditionally allowed only for those who respect its cultural and spiritual significance. Dense with ancient trees draped in moss, ferns, and lichens, the canopy filters sunlight into soft, green hues, creating an almost magical atmosphere.
It belongs to the government. This place is run by local. Meghalaya, 95% of land and property belongs to the people. 5% belongs to the government.
Each tour is guided by a member of the Khasi community, who shares insights about the forest, its sacred plants, and its cultural importance.
Rhododendron is the very famous flower in Northeast Asia. Gangtok, Bhutan, Sikkim, Nepal, Arunachal, Nagaland, and Meghalaya. Rhododendron state tree of Uttarakhand and Sikkim. In Uttarakhand they call Boranj, a national flower of Nepal. The flower comes in the month of March and April. The flowers start blooming from Feb, March, April. The flower is the red flower, pink, purple, orange, white. And from the part of the bark, from the stem, from the pollen, we mix with honey. We use medicine for dry cough and cold. With that eucalyptus now. With that chambu balm, with the bark, with the stem, with the pollen, these two we mix together. Without mixing with chemical, we get that pure herbal. That pure herbal is good for pain relief. When you say pain relief, all type of pain, that is good from the herbal medicine of the country. So do you think herbal medicine expired or not?
The Khasi people believe the forest is home to ancestral spirits, and many plants are considered medicinal or sacred, used in traditional rituals and healing practices.
But this table destroyed by earthquake 1897. In that year, 1807 is very huge earthquake, okay, 8.5 magnitude. Have you been to Elephant Fall? And that elephant head structure also destroyed by earthquake. The family, that is very blessing for the family. When we get more daughter, big family. Even in my family, I have 3 sisters. I don't get anything. My sister get, not I get. Okay, that is how we have this culture thing. Women. Sometimes when women mostly take care of the family, men protect them.
Some trees in Mawphlang are over 500 years old, with gnarled roots and intertwined branches forming natural arches, making the landscape feel enchanted. We have now reached Shillong, where we spent some time exploring the bustling streets, shopping, and enjoying delicious local cuisine. Later, we returned to our homestay to rest. The next morning, after breakfast, we began our journey back towards Guwahati. On the way, we enjoyed a beautiful view of Wuming Lake, which I featured in the previous video. By noon, we reached Guwahati and took our flight back to Chennai. I hope you enjoyed this magical journey through Meghalaya, from hidden waterfalls and living root bridges to sacred forests and serene rivers. If you liked this video series, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting travel stories from around the world. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share your comments or questions below. Until next time, take care, travel safe, and keep exploring.